One.
Hello and welcome in. My name is Ross Hartley and I'm joined today by my good man Isaac Wagner, and we're going to take a look at that Hitman Episode 6 in Hokkaido, if that's how you say it, in Japan. Latest episode. This is the first time I've actually done a video of Hitman, so it's pretty exciting. We'll see what
Damn.
happens. Yeah. Um, so I guess we'll just go into it. Um, I don't know what should I just play it? Or I'll just how we'll just play it like together, and we'll just do whatever arises. You know what I mean? I won't go in with a plan, so to speak. We'll just do whatever.
Okay. Do
Um,
we have subtitles on and everything like that, just in
I
case?
believe so. Yes, because but not everything is subtitled, which is quite annoying. Why can't, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, not
Definitely.
everything in the game is subtitled, which is pretty annoying. I've got free viewers. Apparently, that's not right. We don't have free viewers in the chat. That must be a mistake. We don't have free viewers.
Hello to my boys in the chat.
That never happens, ladies and gentlemen. So this is our loadout, your planning screen. But as you can see, these things aren't available. We can't adjust what gear we bring into the level. We can't bring in a weapon into the level. So
Can you change your costume going into it?
we can change our costume, but the costume is dictated by your starting location. So if we start off in the starting zone, we can just
Uh,
go with standard Agent 47 suit, or we could go with the VIP patient suit. There's no actual benefit or change there. But if I can change my starting location, you unlock these as you gain your mastery within a level. And at the bottom of the screen, you can see that my mastery is 17 out of 20, so pretty far up the ranks here. And I've got most of them. The only one I don't have is that one on the far right where I can spawn as a surgeon in the operating theater. I don't have that one, but I can do any of these other ones. Where do you want me to go?
I don't know. What are you feeling?
Well,
I,
ninja's the funny choice, isn't it? I can pick that if you want. I actually can make the ninja disguise kind of work a little bit. I can make it work a little bit.
I mean, like in terms of like, what do you think what part would be seeing the most new things for you?
See, like the surgeon area, which is the one I don't have, so that's kind of a
Oh,
bummer.
I see. I
The
see. Yeah.
morgue's kind of good. The morgue is kind of nearby the surgeon place, but the morgue you don't get a disguise with that, so you literally just like wake up in a you basically are there just pretending to be dead. You know, you don't have a disguise, so that's not that useful really. But
So this is how it typically works for this stuff, where it's like where you go depends on gives you like different costumes and like does it give you different objectives and stuff too, or different starting items, or I haven't
no,
seen this
no.
part of the
Well,
game before.
the starting items are dictated by the previous screen, but
Okay.
as you can see, we can't pick any, so that's kind of unique to this mission. Though I did say that if you are, you get your mastery level up to the fullest, you actually can unlock the ability to bring in your own gear. But usually
Okay.
that's not a concern, but for this level it is.
Yeah.
That's kind of one of the quirks. Do you want me to be the ninja? I can be the ninja.
Sure. Whatever you feeling. I don't have a lot of experience with these games, so these
Fantastic.
episodes, I suppose.
And I'm gonna smuggle in an item. These are all my smuggle with all the items that I could bring in. Very large array of pistols and SMGs and shotguns and assault rifles and things that I've never actually ever used. Um, yeah, so I'm going to bring in some poison. How about that?
Okay.
And I know because just from experience, I know that this smuggle location is actually right next where I'm going to start. So I'm going to get that right away, which is good.
There's a lot of stuff in this game, a lot of inventory stuff.
Yeah, well, the reason why I've got so much to choose from is because I maxed out my level mastery in every level. So that gives you
Damn.
all those are like unlockable items. You know what I mean? You don't start off with all that stuff. You don't really
Hitman
need
Esports.
most of that stuff either. There's some like
Oh,
key basic stuff that you start off with, like the lockpick and the coin and all that. But like all
so
the
it seems
guns
kind
and
of
all
gimmicky.
that, you don't really need. Yeah, it is gimmicky, but it's kind of it's neat that it's there.
I mean, yeah, if you're gonna work for all that, you might as well get. It's like the finger gun from Dead Space 2 or something. Like it's a dumb little gimmicky thing, but if you put that much time into it, you might as well get it.
Exactly. So here we are. I know it's going to be a bit delayed for you, Isaac. So I
I
do
wish we had a better setup
understand.
for this stuff, but oh well.
Yeah, no, I do understand that I am commenting on things that haven't happened yet. But yeah, I could pick up this katana next to me, but you can't actually like put it in your person. So that's not
Oh,
really.
you can't
Oh yeah,
keep
oh
that?
I can, I can. I put it on my
Oh, okay.
back though, which isn't
That's
good.
pretty cool.
No, but no, but it's not cool because people can see it, and it's an
Ah,
illegal item, and that's something that's new with this update. They actually, every time they put it in the episode, they update the game as well, and with this here, it actually clearly labels what is an illegal item, which is interesting. Before it would say visibly armed, with items that you're basically equipped, which is it's basically the same thing, but it just does a better job of telling you, yeah, this item, it's going to get you in trouble if you're caught with it, or if you go for a frisk and so on with this item, then it's not gonna do you any good. So this is a terrible outfit. That's why I thought it'd be funny if I spawned in with it, because it's not good at all. It does not work as a disguise. It is
is there fun little
horrendous.
challenges or something associated with it,
Yes, there
or
are. Yes, if you
oh,
kill your targets with this disguise and not get caught at all, then you get a challenge for it. Yeah, I'm not gonna do
so that's
that
pretty
today,
difficult.
but that's very difficult. Yeah, very very difficult.
I can already see they're already all suspicious or whatever.
Yeah.
With the
So
yellow dots. That's what the dots over their heads mean, right?
yep, yep. The dots over their heads means that they know right away that I am
A ninja.
not a good dude. So,
Yeah.
but I do know that this guy, he's sleeping here. He's got a good outfit, and I'm gonna throw a crowbar into his head, and yeah, I'm gonna take his disguise. So, yeah, you might look at that ninja spawn and think, oh, why would you ever use that? It's actually not terrible. It's not too bad. Um, you
Oh,
know,
you went through it pretty easy there.
yeah, it's not too bad. So, and I got some items out of it. I got his pistol and I got that crowbar, and then you can use the crowbar to open locked doors. There isn't really any of that in this level, because this level uses like basically what we're infiltrating here is like a really high tech, borderline futuristic hospital, and yeah, all the doors. Well, most of them, not all of them, but most of them are like ID, like they know automatically when you walk up to it if you're the right person to be there or not. So I'm going to show
Mm.
an instance of that now. Um, this here room here, the medical staff sleeping quarters. I can't go in there because I'm just a security dude. But if I was wearing an outfit like a surgeon's outfit or the morgue outfit, I would be able to go in there. So it's kind of an interesting way because Hitman levels sometimes have just locked doors, but you get around
Yeah.
that by either having the crowbar or by having a key or the lockpick, which is an item. But this here um, level doesn't have that essentially, so pretty
Oh, it looks
different.
like there's a hacking tool or something.
Yes, I don't know where it is. I haven't found it. Have not found it. Don't know where it is. That would
Okay.
be very very useful, but I don't have it. So yeah, that's what I like about this game is that there is always more stuff to discover,
Hmm.
more stuff to find. Soda cans are always good, pretty good. Throwing device, so to speak. The throwing things at people's heads in this game works really well. So here's an opportunity revealing. I do have this stuff turned all the way on. Um, for the first playthrough, I recommend turning it to minimal. But
What would that do for you then?
um, I'll explain better in a minute when I've actually got it turned on. But yeah, so opportunities still you'll kind of bump into them. Like this, typically you kind of bump into them, but you can track them from the sort of pause menu as well. And yeah, if you have your opportunity system turned all the way on, it will actually just guide you. It's kind of like an objective marker. It will actually directly
Okay.
guide you. Here's what you have to do, and here's where you go to do it. If you've got the system turned to minimal, it will tell you what to do, but it won't show you where to go to do it, which I think is a good happy medium for your first play through.
Yeah.
And so this one's basically telling me about one of our targets is interested in eating this dangerous fish, but the waiters are kind of they don't want to serve her it basically. But obviously I could get in there and do that. So I'll do that considering I just bumped into it. So yeah, they want me
Is it
to
one
go.
you've done before,
Yeah, I've,
or
I've done them all before. I've done all the opportunities before, but there's more specific kills that I have not done. I can show that stuff later, like at the end or whatever to show all the stuff that I haven't done. So yeah, it's telling me pretty directly, get the fish in the kitchen, and it did guide me. It's not telling me anymore because I'm already here, but before I walked into the kitchen, it did say, give me an indicator to know. Show, look, there's the kitchen, go there. One of these guys does have the horrible white dot above their head, so need to make sure he's out of the way. I actually would like to have one of their outfits if possible, so I might do some knocking out here. I just need to wait for the right opportunity to do so. It's pretty easy to knock people out in this game. You can either sneak up behind them and subdue them with your hands, or if you've got like an item, you can throw it and it kind of locks on at their head, and it's pretty effective.
So, like, regardless of what you're going to do here, it's going to alert the other guy?
No, it should be okay. If I do it right, it should be okay.
Oh, you're button pressing. Something time.
Oh, yes. It's all going down. It's all going down. Alright, so we're good. Right. So, and that does not negatively impact my score at all because I didn't kill them, so...
So do you typically not kill people then in this game?
No, because you lose. It severely affects your score if you care about that. And you probably... You do. It is more fun to do well at this game, I think. Obviously there are people that will play it sort of slapdash, and it is fun to do it like that as well. But I am a traditional kind of stealth guy.
Empire.
Yeah, so yeah, I do like trying to do it as best as I can. Like I did, I Silent Assassin this level and the last 2 levels on my first go, so that's pretty good. But
what does Silent Assassin mean? Just like no
best
alarms, no
rating.
kills?
Yeah, yeah, no alarms, no kills as far as like, no collateral damage is a better way of putting it. Yeah, because obviously you have to kill your targets, but
Yeah.
this stuff, the receptionist asking for Jason Portman, that's another opportunity that you could pursue.
So the minimal stuff you were talking about there, that just gets rid of the objective marker essentially.
Basically, yes, yeah.
But the opportunities are still around, right? It doesn't.
Yeah. It would tell you what to do. It just doesn't show you directly how to do it, and I think that's good for your first playthrough. So I was able to do this on my own without the waypoint markers because I was able to go like, right, kitchen, find the kitchen, find the fish, find the poison the sea. I was able to work it all out. It wasn't that hard. So
yeah,
some of them are more complex, and you probably will need the help. But I think it's fun for your first playthrough, just to roll with it.
Sure. Roll the punches, kind of figure your way out, so you learn the level better.
Was it?
So you can learn the level better and stuff like that, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. A large part of this game is simply just knowing the layout. You know what I mean? And that it's a really rewarding game. It really it feels good knowing a level's layout inside out because these levels are complex. They're pretty. It's not just like the Paris level is pretty straightforward, like structure-wise, as was Bangkok. But this level and like Sapienza and Marrakesh, they're more. It's just unusual, like sort of structure. So yeah, it takes a while to learn, but I find that really fun. So here's our target.
Does the minimal stuff also kind of mess with the detective vision stuff you have going on, or?
You can turn that off if you want to.
Okay. Does that affect your score, or?
No.
Absolutely delicious. My compliments to the chef.
So there you go. Done. And there you go. So there's one of the targets done. So many ways to do it though. That's just one of them. And that one's pretty easy.
And is there a bunch of because I think my favorite Hitman stuff is like the goofier stuff. Is
Yeah,
there some of that in here, like some really
I
dumb things
mean,
you can do?
being able to spawn as a ninja is pretty dumb.
Yeah, but it's not. It could be dumber.
I'll show you something that's pretty dumb.
Okay.
I'll get you something that's pretty dumb.
So I like when Hitman has like is self-aware. I
It's
don't like when
this game
Hitman
is
is very
very
serious.
no, this game is very self-aware. It's
Okay.
dialogue and like you. I think what often happens is that NPCs comment on the clothes that you're wearing.
Mhm.
That's a very common thing in this game. So yeah, so they'll just say really goofy things based on your appearance, and that stuff's pretty great. It's got a really good sense of humor.
That's good. Because when like Absolution was kind of devoid of a lot of that, right?
It was,
It was
yeah,
kind of, and that it was worse off for it too.
definitely. So I'm trespassing in this area, and I just know that this is a good way to get this guy's costume. This is all I just know this. I know it from playing the game, basically. You know?
First impressions.
Yeah, first impressions. Well, you know, it just came out, and I haven't seen everything that the levels have to offer.
Sure.
This is what I know. You know,
Okay.
this is my way of doing things. People are
It's
probably
just
looking
the
at this
one
and
thing
going,
you haven't
"That
unlocked yet, right?
oh, let's see, this is this has went wrong. Oh no. See, I didn't know this was gonna happen. Nothing too bad, but I've screwed up my score with one of the perfect rating. That's pretty interesting. So the target that I killed, they body bagged there, and
Oh wow.
I
Okay.
didn't know that the the bag was going to be taken over here. It makes sense because I was near the morgue there, so they were
Yeah.
taking the body up. So that's pretty
Weird.
interesting. So yeah, I got
Yeah,
caught
that's
with the body that I was dragging. So
that's pretty
yeah,
neat.
not really the end of the world, but like yeah, I did compromise myself there, and that would affect my score if I was going for that.
And all your score be doing at this point is upping your mastery.
No, score doesn't really do that. Mastery is based on challenges,
Okay.
which is
So
basically relates to doing the level in different ways.
do you typically have to do all the challenges in a level to get full mastery?
No,
Or like
just a good lot of them. But
okay.
that's what's good about the game is like that's not too much of a chore.
Okay, now pick up that body bag.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Like so for example, like you don't have to do that ninja one
Oh
to get
no,
to full
definitely not.
mastery.
No, because that's hard. That's really hard. So yeah, I'm gonna shoot for something pretty dumb up ahead here. So yeah, I can take this guy's clothes and pretend to be him for some reason. If I uh, wanted to pretend to be a dead motorcyclist, I can do that.
Oh, okay,
That's pretty dumb.
that's pretty dumb.
And there's chances associated with this guy as well. So yeah,
Is
it's
that like Kill Bill costume or something?
I guess so. I guess so. Yeah, it's. I think that the challenges associated with this is like kill people with a sword while using this costume. I don't know.
Huh?
Yeah.
Weird. I wonder
So
what that's from. Yeah,
yeah,
Kill Bill.
yeah, it's definitely a reference to something. So
That first movie's pretty good. Not a big fan of
Volume
the second.
1, yeah.
Volume 2 wasn't very good in my opinion.
This is this heart chamber, we'll say, relates to our next target. One of the ways you could do it is destroying that heart. It's kind of a multi-stage process to do it. Sorry, I feel bad for saying process because it makes me sound like an American, and that's not good. So
What process?
a process, yeah, let's say process. Um, yeah.
Process.
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 Yeah, there you go.
I think that happens at least once or twice a podcast where we're just like, this. You say this word dumb.
Or I say it like an American. I feel bad because I'm not American. I shouldn't be doing that.
That's what I mean. Like you say American, it sounds dumb, or I sound like a British person, and I intentionally want to sound dumb,
Yeah,
or a Irish person, or whatever.
definitely. So yeah. See, we could. Do you want me to do the heart thing?
Sure,
If that sounds interesting to you, okay.
you can. Yeah, sure.
It's pretty.
Why are you destroying a heart?
Because I think this
Is he
is.
getting like surgery or something? Is he getting a heart implant?
I'll show you the guy. Yeah, I'll get to give better context. I'll show you what the guy looks like. Yeah. So yeah, I'm a morgue doctor. You know what I mean? Just doing doctor things. You know.
Yeah.
Dressing up as dead motorcyclists. You know that sort of thing. You know. That's what they do,
Just
right?
a regular old doctor.
Yeah. Can I go in here? Is this? Am I allowed to be in here? Yeah. So. No, I'm not. You would need to be a surgeon to get in there. To get in there.
Is it typically this strict about like what costumes you're wearing between levels, or is this one because of what doors you can access?
No, most Hitman levels are like this. Because that's a part of the puzzle, is having the right disguise in the right place and having the right weapons at the right time and all that. It's all, there's quite a bit to it. It's not, but it's fluid enough that you can sort of wing a lot of it. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but let's see. Can I get in here? Are these people? These people are probably no. They would be suspicious if they saw me, but you can see the target down there. He is being operated on as we speak, and there's lots of different ways of dealing with this guy. It's pretty interesting because this is like the first time we've had like a target that's like completely stationary and doesn't really do anything. So it's kind of like a sitting duck almost. But all of like as far as like his specific kills like have multiple steps, you know, like destroying that heart thing isn't like you don't just no, it's not even that. It's just you don't just walk up to the thing and press the button and that's it. It's like there's multiple steps to get to that stage. So yeah, there is an opportunity related to that, so I might as well turn that on.
Isn't it kind of morbid having like theaters where you can watch people get surgery on or operated on? I guess is the better word.
Yeah, well, it was doctors looking at it, so.
It's still kind of weird and kind of creepy. I don't know. I don't like hospitals generally, though. So
that makes sense. It wants me to go and look at a journal for some reason.
Telltale Heart, nice reference. And so, how are you destroying this heart? Are you poisoning it, or doing something weird with it, or you're just gonna go like combat style?
No, so I don't know the science behind why it all works, but you find what we're doing now is that we're going to go to the sleeping quarters and find a neurochip remote, and using that remote will one of the doctors in the morgue there, you basically like increase like the blood pressure, the heart pressure, I can't remember, but it's something like that. And basically he goes in and checks out the heart, and the heart is guarded by 2 guards. I forgot to mention that. I don't know if you saw it, but it is guarded by 2 guards. So a part of the puzzle is getting rid of those guards, right? So, when you freak the doctor out and increase the dosage, you know, he will get the 2 guards out. He's like, right, I need to do work in here. So you get the 2 guards out, and then that sort of you know, it makes it much more manageable with just a doctor in there. But with the 2 guards, you can't really do it realistically. You probably can, but obviously they're going to see you, they're going to shoot you, and you're probably going to be dead because you can't really survive that many shots in this game. So yeah, let's see how well this goes.
And you call this a puzzle? Is that typically how you would describe a Hitman scenario, as like a puzzle?
It's not. Yeah, it's like it's just looking for a solution. It's like, right, those 2 people in that room are gonna. They're gonna basically prevent me from doing this action. I need to think of a way, or at least find a way, but we'll sort of, you know, get rid of those 2 guys. And even though the doctor goes in, you can take out one guy pretty easily, and he's only a doctor anyway, so it's not like he's got a gun. So, yeah. So it's a lot of the time it's like there's something in your way, and you need to find something to deal with it. You know what I mean? Sometimes it is literally. You're solving problems for yourself that will help your overall goal a little bit easier. That's how I sort of describe it.
So a lot of this stuff reminds me of also like adventure game stuff. Like you need this specific item to do this, and you interact with it in this very like binary way, and then this happens. Except there's more of a sandbox element. Where adventure games are kind of stilted, right?
Yeah. And this is
like has AI routines and stuff like that.
Yeah, and this is only just one way of doing it as well. Like this is just. There might be other ways to get those 2 guards out of it, but
it's essentially like the Monkey Island, find the chicken with the chicken and the pulley in the middle. But in this, it's just like, use knife to cut sushi up and poison sushi.
Yeah. So I got rid of the doctor, and now we're going to destroy the heart. I love that. I love. I love the way he I just love the way he throws the heart in the bin like if it was a piece of trash. I love it. Absolutely love it. It's very lackadaisical. Daisical, if that's the word. It's great. I love it.
Very whimsical. Maybe whimsical's not the right word either.
It's dark, but it's like funny. You know what I mean? It's that and that's this game sort of as a whole.
I guess maybe is a better word.
Yeah, they do a good job of sort of like it is this like dark, serious game, but it doesn't take itself super seriously as well, and that's what makes it so. Yeah, definitely, yeah.
But then, like, Absolution was just black. That was it.
It was, yeah, and yeah, with that solution, I didn't even need to get anywhere near the guy. You know what I mean? I just destroyed the heart, and that was it. So
even if like he's a stationary target, you can still like take him out, even though you don't need to be anywhere near him.
Yeah, in that case, yeah.
And so do you have to wait until they try to go get the heart for the surgery, or did I missed it? I think, but where it just says target eliminated essentially.
Oh, it says target eliminated basically as soon as you destroy the heart. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's what I was curious about.
And there are multiple ways to leave, but I chose to use the helicopter. I'm going to skip the cutscene because it's the end of the season. Let's not spoil it for you.
Yeah.
It's telling me that I completed all these challenges. These are challenges I've actually completed before. It's just didn't update. So it's because I haven't finished. See, a challenge will unlock and stay as soon as you do it, but it won't like tally up like that if you haven't finished the mission. So I mustn't have finished a mission. You know what I mean? So that's why it's tallying up like that. So there you go. That was a decent run. It would have been a lot better though. It would have been pretty much perfect if that guy didn't spot me dragging the body. And that was just one of those like, what are the chances kind of things? Because I could have probably quite easily avoided that, but I didn't know.
What Hitman isn't like an adventure game, right? It has these AIs. It has a sandbox moving around. If it was just an adventure game, it would be a lot less interesting or dynamic.
And that was something that I just didn't know. I knew that would happen. Like when they find a body, they stash it and put it away. But I didn't know where. In this level's case, I didn't know where they would take it, so it was kind of an interesting. It just happened to be
where you were.
Exactly. So
it's fair. It's a morgue. That's where they would probably put it.
Exactly. Yeah. It's just I didn't know, so it's something to keep in mind the next time I play the level. It's like, well, if someone finds a body, I need to make sure that I'm not dragging a body. I'll show you all the different challenges and stuff. Challenges are split up into 4 categories. The last one, targets, is kind of. Is what it is. It's just targets, but the rest are more interesting. Assassination. It takes note of all the different ways of killing them. See, there's the one, the silent ninja one. Complete the level while disguised as a ninja. Only kill the targets. No bodies found. Do not get spotted. And if you're detected by cameras, destroy the evidence. That's pretty hard. So
I assume it gives you a lot of points though, or something, right?
You could probably do it though. I think you could do it. Probably. Like that, see that destroying the heart? That's pretty easy.
Is that how you would do it then?
Yes, with the ninja, yes, that would be quite easy. I think that would be quite easy, but it's the other one would be more difficult. I don't know what my strategy would be, but get the heart technique there would actually be quite easy.
It would require you to move around a lot of places, but it's the one where it'd be the least amount of resistance probably.
There aren't that many people in that morgue, you see. Like I knocked out that one guy.
They would all be aware of you, right? Like that's the thing, though. They would like immediately.
Yeah, but they're all busy. Like there are only a couple of doctors there, and they're all busy, and they're not really interested. So that's that would be okay. I think that would be all right.
Perform the surgery yourself. That sounds.
I haven't done that. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. That sounds cool.
That sounds like fun.
I did. I assassinated by basically overriding the robot arms, and they just cut him up.
Oh God, that's pretty fucked up. Yeah.
Yep, it sure is. Electrocuting him, poisoning his stem cells. I did that. Shooting down the cable car and all this sort of stuff. I trapped the woman in the sauna. That was pretty good. Yeah. So yeah, lots of stuff, and obviously there's more like generic. Like you can just if you can get poison them and like For the woman, say if you didn't have the lethal
or shoot her or whatever.
yeah, you could shoot her, or just poison her, make her go to the toilet, and you can like fiber wire her, or put drown her in the toilet or whatever. There's obviously the more generic stuff as well.
Yeah.
Discovery challenges are more just like, um, they're really easy. Basically, they give you there's a challenge for using each respawn point once, and there's
Yeah.
one for leaving in all the different ways in the level. So escape on the snowmobile, and escape using the hiking route and all that stuff. So those ones are all pretty straightforward. And then feats are a bit more generic. It's like assassinate a target with lethal poison, assassinate a target with headshot, and then there's more specific ones like assassinate 2 targets by incineration. I don't even know how you would do that. Pacify all masked guards with a baseball bat while disguised as the baseball player. Yeah, there's a baseball player outfit as well with a baseball bat.
There you go. No, Japan. Baseball's very popular.
It is, yes. Assassinate a target with an icicle. That would be pretty good.
That's pretty fun.
Yeah. Some of them are redacted, so they're they're completely secret. You would have to
Oh, weird.
figure it out yourself, or either look it up online.
So how long do you think it'll take to get to 20 for you? For this level?
Not that much. If I find out how to do all those different assassination kills,
Namaste and stuff like that.
like the figuring out how to electrocute him and figuring out how to do the
All the
operation
redacted
myself and all that. Yeah, I need to. If I figured out how to do all that stuff, it'd be quite easy. It'd be quite easy. So.
Do you look this stuff up like ever, or you mostly just
If I'm really
discovering it?
if I'm really stuck, there's one of the trophies in Sapienza was a really hard one. It's was for it was you have to take out the target with the cannon while they're leaving on a plane, and that's very difficult because you basically have to. There's a lot of setup to that, and you have to intentionally freak them out in order to escape and all that. So that's quite difficult. So I like that one up. But if there wasn't a trophy associated with it, I wouldn't have done it. But I did. So
Yeah.
um,
How are the trophies or achievements or whatever in this game?
they're pretty
Are they tiny
straightforward.
challenges?
They're the same. Yeah, there's the hardest. Well, they think it's the hardest anyway. There's a gold trophy for getting level 20 mastery, and there's some like hidden ones which are more like specific to that level, and then there's like do a level 5 escalation on that map, and then finish the map for the first time, and like starting the map using a different spawning point with an item stashed, and that's it. So yeah, pretty easy. I've got most of the
Is there
trophies.
platinum?
There isn't, and that's a shame.
Okay.
I was hoping that they added one for this, but doesn't seem like it's happening. I guess there's an elusive target going on, but I don't want to. I don't know. I'll probably mess it up on camera. And this is supposed to be just the first impressions of that level anyway. So
And elusive target is like the first time, like you only do it once. and
you
then
can
you're
only
done.
do it once. Yeah, it's.
Have you failed that before? Does it super
Oh,
suck?
I failed plenty of them purely because I just didn't play them. Yeah.
So are they actually interesting, the elusive target stuff, or it's like, oh, now instead of this target, just this target reskinned or something like that? Or
No,
is
it's
it,
pretty
like,
interesting.
actually
No,
different?
they're actually different. They're actually different.
Okay.
Some of them are really interesting. That one, the twins one, I actually did play. I just didn't finish it or fail it. But in that case, it was like 2 targets that basically looked the same, but they had one. The target, I believe, was wearing a watch, and that was very difficult. You know what I mean? Because it's very hard to get in close without them noticing you. So that was a really hard one. That's probably the most interesting. But yeah, I've done some of them. As you can see, I've just missed a lot of them because I've just missed them.
It's a pretty cool idea.
Yeah, it is a really cool idea, and it's a pretty fresh way of adding new stuff to the game. If it isn't just like here's a generic character, because each of these has like a cinematic associated, like a intro movie thing, telling you this is the target and this is what to do,
Sure.
blah blah blah, and yeah, it feels pretty well fleshed out, and they do have dialogue and stuff like that too. And they did put Gary Busey into the game for whatever reason.
There you go.
That was a thing, and I killed him,
Okay.
so that worked.
Nice.
So yeah, that's about it. So I guess I'll probably try that Dictator one because I haven't done one in a while. So yeah.
Is that in the Japanese map?
No, it's in Bangkok, and there hasn't been
Oh,
one in
thank you.
Bangkok before. The complaint I'll have with the Elisa targets, most of them have been in Paris or
Hmm.
Sapienza. Most of them
Is
have
it
been
just
Paris.
because
So.
those are the early ones? Everyone has those probably, or
Maybe it's because those are like some of the better levels as well. I'm not
the
sure.
bigger levels, you can put more stuff in them.
But yeah, it's kind of a bummer. Like this is the first one in Bangkok, and we haven't had one for Colorado yet. I think we've
Yeah,
had two from Marrakesh. Like that's kind of lame.
yeah,
They need to mix it up a little bit more.
yeah.
But yeah, so that's about it really. Unless
That's
there's
about it for Hitman,
anything,
I guess, for season one.
yeah, unless there's anything else you want to say. But that's pretty much it. There's a look at the level. It's got a lot going on, and I think it's a
Yeah,
really cool, interesting setup, and it's a lot of fun. I think this is one of the best games of the year. When are you gonna
I
play
guess
it?
go.
When are you gonna sort it out?
I mean, I have a lot of stuff to play right now and for the future, but I don't know. I've seen a lot of people play, including yourself and like Giant Bomb and some streamers do it. So it's kind of a weird thing where I'd actually like to give it a little room to breathe, so I can forget about some of that stuff and how you would do it. So I kind of because you said like the most fun of this game is like discovering things on your own, right? Like turning the thing down and everything like that,
Yes,
and kind of
but doing
finding
it
your own stuff.
yourself is quite a big thing as well.
Sure, sure. And
Um,
I guess the thing is, there's just a lot of games to play, so it's kind of hard to find time.
yeah, you can't
Um,
really spoil yourself too much though, because there's so many ways to do things. It's not you can't really spoil yourself too bad unless you
True.
deliberately look up every single way of doing a level, but that's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
So
I'd like to definitely check it out before Game of the Year discussion, but no promises. Again, a lot of stuff coming out and
no,
everything like that. But I guess last for you in terms of like, hey, season one coming to a close here. Review, live review. What are you thinking here? What's the next step for you for Hitman?
I don't know. It's gonna be it'll be interesting. I'll do something. Definitely do something.
Okay,
Um,
sounds good.
I just
Thanks for
wanted,
showing that level there.
yeah, I wanted to show us because I know it came out 2 weeks ago. I want to find where is it? It's not in there. Where must be in career, right? No. What am I looking for?
Lots of
Es-
menus.
there is a lot of menus. We'll go to. See, I'm blanking on this. Why am I blanking on this? Why am
What are
I
you trying to
doing?
look for?
I'm trying to look for escalations. Where do they live?
Oh, are escalations like the challenge room
Eh,
horde mode stuff or whatever?
Horde mode? What are you
Aren't they
talking about?
like? Are they like endless? I thought.
No.
No, okay. Maybe I don't know what escalations are then.
Let's see. I want to show you the one for the new level, or at least I know a way of getting to it. I know a way of getting to it. Dude, I'm pretty sure there's a big like escalation screen, but
You
I
keep
thought
going past it's under featured, isn't it?
no. I think if you click onto that, that will just take you to that one, like that one that's
Okay.
shown, and
Okay.
you can cycle through them. Yeah. So wait, no, I'm so.
These menus, while kind of stylish, are kind of cluttered though. So
See,
like,
yeah, that just takes you into that. Right, I know how to do it now. Sorry. There we go. You have to go to the destination. Yeah, there's the destinations tab. You have to go there. Sorry. Anyway, um, the escalation for this level. Um, I finished it level 5. It's basically an escalation starts off with one objective, and then when you move on to level 2, they'll add something on, either like a new target or a complication, which makes things harder. Um, so for example, like one of the complications in this one is that if anyone is eliminated with anything but a katana, shuriken, or an accident, the mission will fail. You know what I mean? So it means no guns, no like regular like knives or anything. You have to use those, or it's gonna fail.
yeah.
Um, that the hardest one for this year is one of the targets. He's actually not listed here, which is a bit weird. But one of the targets, you can only kill him after breaking into this safe and stealing the contents. You cannot kill him before that, and after you open the safe, you've only got 60 minutes to get him. So that's tough. That's tough.
Jeez, yeah.
And there's a complication there. Some of the previous objectives have changed from the other ones, so that's the mixing it up. And some of the things have been removed, or added to the mission. So yeah, the escalations, they're pretty cool. They start off kind of basic, it's just like kill a guy, but then
Yeah.
they build on it in pretty interesting ways. Some of the other missions have like added like tripwires and things that weren't there before, like
Oh
to
wow.
deliberately stop you from getting to certain places, and just really, it's pretty cool. So I just thought I'd mention that the escalation that they did for the new level was pretty good. The one that they did for Colorado, the one that launched with Colorado was terrible. It was
Well, it
terrible.
seems like Colorado period was kind of a lame
Uh,
level.
yeah, but the one with Colorado was madness. It was like kill a person with fire and all this stuff, and that's like there's no flamethrower in this game or anything like that. So the way they do that was like to knock him out and like drag him to an explosive barrel and like leak the barrel with a screwdriver and then shoot the oil and then that. But sometimes it wouldn't work. It was really glitchy. It was bad. So that was a bad one. But that one's a lot better with the ninjas and all that. That's good fun. So
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, that's Hitman episode 6. I'll probably do another video of talking about the whole game in a better review-ish kind of thing in the future. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye
Peace
bye.
out.